Alright, so game 2, and I'm here with Keith Burkett. I play his brother in Anzac Cup with the Necrons.
Necrons.
He just got me, so take us through your list.
Alright, so I've got a Sorcerer of the Lord with a Marker Zinch. So to make Thousand Suns troops, I'm running 3 units of Thousand Suns, each in a Rhino for mobility, backed up with something to deal with armour, so a couple of Last Cannon Preds, Vindicator, and then something just to throw in for a little bit of anti-air, Helldrake, just for a little bit of fun.
Yes, yes. And so is my Gargoyle and Gene Stealers and just pretty much everything here hiding behind this little thing. That's the table there. And one thing I was trying to do was put my Gene Stealers here because there's no line of sight there, but this little tank here got me.
Alright, so this is going to be an interesting game. I can definitely see why Thousand Suns aren't taken as a really strong army, but we'll get into that as we go along. So the main thing for myself here was he only had 3 units of troops and a whole bunch of stuff which is going to be hard to kill. And so I said to myself, right, I'm just going to target the troops, take care of the troops, because of what the mission is, and I'll talk about that in a second. Kill the troops off, and hopefully he can't table me. And that was my game plan, and that's pretty much how it goes along. So the mission was, you got 3 objectives, so they're the black poker discs on the table there. And it's a touch and cap thing, so you just have to capture it. So you move on to capture it, and then we represented who captured it by changing the color of the poker discs. So you capture it, and then you can go away, and it stays your objective until your opponent comes and captures it off you. And so that's for myself. Like I said, I'm going to make sure he doesn't capture 2 of them and just kill his troops, and then survive, and then I've won the game. Just before then, you saw I was trying to deploy the Gene Stealers behind that little building there to be a little bit of a smart ass, but unfortunately, the pred on the side there could just see what was going on. He did make a mistake here, though. Sorry, Keith made a mistake in that he jumped out his Sorcerer guys and his Sorcerer Lord and moved them to the very edge there, which. And so I'm now within 24 inches because I deployed all the way up, and so I had a 10-inch charge right here with my Gene Stealers and Gargoyles and all that, and because he's slow and purposeful, so he can't overwatch. I actually make it, which is amazing. Look, watch this. Oh, sorry, no, I run with my Gene Stealers, but my Gargoyles, here we go, through terrain, 10-inch charge. And that was it. So turn 1 charge. So if he had moved just 1 inch back, I wouldn't have been in. Anyway, who expects making a 10-inch charge through terrain? Definitely not us. This game was actually, I voted this one favourite of mine through the whole tournament, because it was just, we both had awesome luck and terrible luck, and usually one right after the other. So, perfect example coming up soon. Perfect example is right now is he's rolling, every 2 turns, every turn, for his Helldrake to come on, and it doesn't turn. It kept on rolling a 1, 1, 1. It doesn't come on till turn 4, and then Vector strikes my Hive Tyrant. Gets a 6, so it gets 4 hits, but then rolls 1s and 2s. And another example is just what happened here. I don't kill any. I kill his units in the charge, but not his Lord. Because Parasite, I've got to instant kill his Lord. I don't do. I completely whiff, but his Lord breaks because I won combat, and then fails to regroup his next turn. So it's like. We both had terrible luck, and we both had some good luck as well. So it was a fun game on that respects. Currently, so he's got the white disc, which means he owns the top one. I've got the red disc, owns the bottom one. I own the bottom one. The black one's neutral. My Hive Tyrant, I'm trying to just clean up some of the, Preds, some of the tanks, which really annoy me because I don't kill, and I think I killed one Rhino until turn 3, and then I start actually killing some vehicles. And this one, what was it? This Rhino right in the middle is bloody unkillable almost. I'm from side armor. I'm shooting at side armor there with my Trigon. Not my Trigon, sorry, my Hive Tyrant. What was it? 12 strength 6 shots, armor 11. I don't roll a single 5 or 6. And then I land behind it, going for the assault, and I only glance it, I think, once. So I'm needing 4s. Perfect example of terrible luck. But then again, I make some good luck in that I made the charge there with my Gene Stealers into another unit of his troops, and I wiped them out from Gene Stealers and Broodlord. Also over here, the Trigon, it actually survived a lot of his shooting, and then he charges them. He shoots them and causes a few wounds with the Thousand Suns, and then charges them, and that takes me maybe 2 or 3 turns now to clean it up. So right now, you can see just on the screen, I've won the game. He can't touch my 2 objectives, and I'm going to be eventually getting his 3rd objective, and his only things I can capture, which are his troops, are locked in combat with things that are going to completely kill them. So we've got Broodlord and Gene Stealers with I think 2 or 3,000 Suns left, and like 2 or 3,000 Suns against a Trigon. And so by turn 3 I'd won the game. It was all a matter if I was going to get a major or not. And it was a bad thing that his Helldrake didn't come until turn 4. There was the Hive Tyrant, so Vector Struck and all that. Another great example, so how he eventually did kill my Hive Tyrant. So Vector Struck the Hive Tyrant with 2 wounds, 4 hits, no wounds. He then breathed it with the flame template, caused the wound there, and then Soul Blaze killed it. He rolled a 6 to wound, and I failed my save. So bad luck again, good luck, bad luck. But it was a really fun game. Here I'm just trying. There was no way I can kill the Helldrake, so I just said, right, ignore Helldrake. I'm just trying to kill some vehicles and just make it so that really I can get the secondary. I think the secondary was kill points, and just to win on that. But I just need to have one model left on the table, and I wouldn't lose. Yeah, and that was it. It was a fun game, at least from me. I think Keith was bemoaning a little bit about his bad luck, but it was still fun. Anyway, good game.